What's up everybody, Hussam is here and today I'm going to tell you how to make money in Georgia. Is it possible to make money in the country of Georgia, the country in the Eastern Europe, which has 13% of unemployment? The answer is in this video. I'm even going to tell you about some ways to make money with no money. You don't need any money to do money with this way. Also, I'm going to tell you what is the best money-making business in Georgia. From the beautiful Tbilisi, Georgia, stay tuned and see you in a second.
How are you?
So if I say this to anyone about that it's possible to make business in Georgia with no money, it's possible to make money in Georgia with no money. I'm not talking about the Georgia in the United States, I'm talking about the country in the Eastern Europe, which is known for a very hard economic situation. So if I say this, yes, it's possible. Don't say I'm crazy, don't say I'm trying to do anything. I'm just talking to you about some personal experience and some other friends' personal experience. So I have it with experience. That's what I'm saying here. I have experience in this. All of the ways I'm going to tell you in this video, I have done it myself and some of my friends have done it before me. So let's dive in and start. Yes, it's possible, but let's talk about some skills you need. If you speak the language, if you speak Georgian or Russian, yes, it's possible to make money with no money in Georgia. It's possible to make money with no money in Tbilisi or Batumi. So I'm going to tell you how can you do this. It's simple. Georgia is a touristic destination, a new growing touristic destination, which means there are a lot of people coming here every year and looking for some services. Let me tell you more. Georgia is not only becoming a touristic destination, it's also becoming a destination for who are looking for relocating and retiring or starting a new life. So it's like this. These people who are coming here to Georgia or Tbilisi are looking for some people who offer them some services. Let me tell you something. The first way to make money is to become a real estate agent. How can you become a real estate agent? It's very easy and simple. It's very easy. You need just to look for some apartments owners who are trying to sell their apartments or flats or even renting this apartment or flat, and you need to contact them and try to make a deal with them. I'm going to sell your apartment or flat, or I'm going to rent your apartment or flat. I'm going to help you sell or rent your apartment or flat, and then I need to get something in return. I need a commission, I need a specific amount of money in return. If I did help you to sell this, I need to get 5% of the money or 10% or whatever money you will get in return for selling or for helping the owner to sell or to rent his apartment. You can make this kind of deals easily, especially if you look on this video up there, the video I made about how to find a property for sale or for rent in Georgia on the internet. So you can just go watch this video and find some owners who are trying to sell their apartments or who are trying to rent them and make a deal, contact them and start to make a deal. So this was the first way to make money in Georgia, and it's very popular here. You can do it easily. You need just to have some contacts with some owners and then to start to do marketing their apartments or flats on the internet, on Facebook groups or using Facebook ads. So it depends about your marketing skills. The pros of this way of making money in Georgia that you don't need to have a capital money. You can start with nothing, with no money. You don't have to get any money. You can start with zero money with $0, which means you don't need to spend any money. You just need to get some contacts and then to start to take some photos for this apartments or properties and start to market them on the internet, on Facebook groups, on other places. And when you get the customer, when you get the person who will buy any of these apartments, bingo, you did it. You made it. You made at least $1,000 from nothing. But just you need to have these skills which will allow you to communicate with the owners, some marketing skills about Facebook. I'm talking about Facebook or other platform that Georgian or foreigners in Georgia, expats in Georgia use. So this was the first way, and it's very easy. You can do it. There is a playlist about business in Georgia up there. Make sure to watch it. The playlist, it has lots of information about how to register a company, about residence permits, law, about the cost of living, about everything that you will need to start a new life in Georgia. So the second way of making money in Georgia with a little amount of money. In this way, you will need a little amount of money. So, and it's very easy. It depends on tourism. In Georgia, there are 8 million tourists came in 2018. So the tourism is growing in this country, and with this growth, these tourists need services, and you will be one of these people who will give them as the services they need. Well, there are Airbnb, Booking.com, and Expedia. What you will do exactly, you will go and find a nice apartment in a good location with a fantastic view, and then you will go to this apartment, you will rent it. You will rent this apartment from the owner for at least 6 months, and you will make a contract. The money you will rent, you will need to pay for this apartment is about $400 to $500 per month. This money you will get double of it or even more if you do what I'm going to tell you now. You will When you find this apartment, you will have to take some nice picture of it, some nice picture from the view, from the balcony of the apartment, and then you just have to list this apartment on these three websites, on Airbnb and Booking.com and Expedia. When you do that, you will rent this apartment minimum for $100 per day in the high season in the summer. So I'm talking about summer. You can do that in Batumi, you can do it in Tbilisi. One of my friends was renting every summer about 4 or 5 apartments. He just rents this apartment for 6 months and he pays $500 per month, and then he just lists this apartment on Airbnb and Booking and Expedia, and he was renting it about 20 days every month for $100, $80 per night, per day. And he was just making money like this, paying the owner for monthly rent and renting this apartments daily for $80, $70, $100 per day. He made a lot of money with this apartment in the high season. So you should consider doing this. If you have a little capital money, like you can do that. If you have $1,000, you can start to do this. If you have only $1,000, you can try to find a nice apartment and make good photos, and then list it on Airbnb and Booking.com and Expedia, and just start to write some nice description for the apartment, make the exact location, and it should be a good apartment because there are tourism here. There are tourists are coming, and these tourists need service, and you will help these tourists buy your apartment. They can rent your apartment for $70, $80, $100 a day, and then you made a lot of money with that. This is a very easy way to make money here, especially if you are dealing with tourists. and they can rent this apartment, as I said, $100 a day, and you just pay 500, 600 maximum dollar a month for this apartment. But you should know this: the apartment should be in a good location. It should be a good apartment with high quality facilities, and it should has a good view, like mountain view or a city view. And then list it on Airbnb, Booking.com, Expedia, and that's it. You are done. You are going to make tons of money from this apartment, and then you can keep it growing, like with not only one apartment, with many. I know personally someone who did that, and he made a lot of money of it. Third way to make money in Tbilisi, Georgia, especially, or in Batumi, especially in these cities, because the tourism is growing. So the third way to make money, you should consider doing something related in tourism. I'm going to tell you what you do exactly. You can rent a place, rent a flat, and then just convert this flat to a hostel, guest house, like what I did back in 2017. When I came here in 2016, I was looking around, and the only successful business were in tourism section. So you should consider renting a place and convert it to a hostel. It will cost you from $3,000 to $4,000, $5,000, and then you will have a hostel serving between 20 to 15 to 30 person traveler, to 30 tourists every day. If you do this business and if you succeed in this business, you can expand it. What I'm talking about is you can just find some nearby flats from the owners. I did that personally. I was renting another flat nearby my hostel. When I don't have enough space for the customers in my hostel, I was renting another flat around my place, and I made money, very, very good money of this, because I had deals with these owners, the flat owners, and I was renting this flats for them, and I take enough money for myself, and the rest I gave it to the owners. So it's the third way of making money in Georgia, Tbilisi. As you can see, most of these ways are connected or related to tourism. The business number 4 that makes money in Georgia is car rental. It's just easy. You can buy 2 to 4, 5, 6 cars. Cars here are very, very cheap, and then you make insurance on the car and start to rent them per day to traveler, tourists, even some residents of this country. The thing you will need to have a good marketing team to make your name on the market, to brand your company on the market, and then that's it. You can start with you can start even with 2 cars that will cost you about $10,000, and that's it. You can buy the car for $10,000, and you start to rent an office, make some employees, you get some workers, and make your marketing team, and that's it. You can make lots of money with this, because you can rent the car from $15 per day. If you rent the car from $15 per day, you will have a lot of customers every day, not only from the travelers or the tourists. You will have also from the residents of Georgia, and the Georgians themselves will be your customers. Another way to make money in Georgia is to be a tour guide. Yes, Georgia is a big destination for tourism. It's one of the popular destinations for tourism in this country, in the world, and it's growing. You might be maybe Chinese or Japanese, or you might be from another nationality, and your people will be coming to Georgia, and they will be looking for someone who can afford them some information about the destination of the country, about the history, the language, whatever. So if you have these skills, You can guide the people, especially your people, if you are from a foreign country that has no tour guides here, and the tour guides here from who speaks Japanese, for example, the tour guide who speaks Japanese, for example, he takes a lot of money. You can be one of them if you do speak Japanese, and if you have the skill of guiding people and reading about this country history and about their sites and making enough knowledge to be a tour guide for your people. You will have lots of money doing this. If you are Japanese, even from any other nationality, if you have the language, you have the skills and the knowledge. Technology is a very new in this market, in this country. I mean that there is no popular applications. There are a lot of services here can be done through mobile app, but there's no mobile apps. So if you are a developer, web developer, if you are even an entrepreneur and you don't have much capital money, you can start your company, you can start your startup by mobile app, which will do a service that no one else is doing it here, and there is a need in the market for this service. It should be there is a need for this service in the market, and you can start with this business here easily. You will make lots of money by this mobile app. And these were the 6 ways of making money in Georgia, the country of Georgia, North Georgia, the state. And I hope you enjoyed this video and you get enough information, and now you can start your business here easily. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it with everyone, and if you have any other business opportunities, any other idea, don't forget to share it even with me in the comments. Comment below and tell me the business opportunity you see in this country that no one else is seeing it. And if you have any question, if you want my consultancy, just try to contact me in the comments, and I will be happy to help you through my email or even WhatsApp number, phone number. Just ask me for the number in the comments and I will be happy to help you. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that when I release any new videos you get notified.